When you have number 1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Purdue Boilermakers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Boilermakers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Ohio State's offense will have the ball first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Second down coming up. To the air. It's Sayin. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Wide open space. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Tuggle. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Going to try. There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get them on the ground like they did right here.
And the Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line, it's McCoby. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Purdue, 0.
And he'll bring it back. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick 6 here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick 6 rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They want to throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Wants to keep it in the air. He'll off one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 10.
Holding.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, looking to throw away downfield. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold open.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll take it on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throwing right. Pulls it in. It's Moore. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Boilermakers are marching down the field. From the gun, the running back has it.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to get behind the defense. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold open.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Sayed. Just a short pass to the tight end. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying play action. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Smith. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Donaldson. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. And the ball's free in the backfield. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Everything's bouncing and jiggling and rolling, and it's going forward, and he's loose. They drag him down, but not before they get the turnover and a terrific return on the fumble. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Gets the back moving. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. And we'll start the second quarter as they try to hang up a 3 spot. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Tulane delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in New Orleans. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the American. Always fun to see 2 of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. On the ground, it's Jackson. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long, ball's at the 25. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Speeding down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to house it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
What a play by this defense. You got the offense backed up. You stay aggressive, break on the football, make a big play, and your offense is jacked up inside the 5-yard line with a chance to punch this in and get some points on the board.
And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bring in the heat. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Set to kick this one away.
Finds a little space. Sweet cut there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns.
Oh, he's got some space. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
And first down for the offense.
To the air, it's Sayin. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires complete on the crosser. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking left. It's caught downfield. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Using his legs, it's Donaldson. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now this defense could really use a stop on 3rd down as the offense has had its way. He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. And the Buckeyes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He hurls one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Punt is on its way. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ross. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They bring him down, but not only do they get the turnover, he picked up a chunk of yardage, too. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. Quick strike complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. We have a new #1 team in the nation this week. Guys, they've made it to the mountaintop, and usually that just means now everybody's shooting at you.
I think a lot of people are waiting to see is how they wear this #1, if they change it all moving forward. But, David, talking to their players this week, they were saying they knew they were the #1 team before the season even started. Everybody else is just figuring that out now.
Yeah, and you got to love the confidence of this squad and going out and earning that #1 ranking, but it's another thing completely to keep it and to continue to have that edge and that hunger. Let's see if they can do it.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Mano-a-mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Notre Dame has the lead currently, but it hasn't come easy for the Golden Domers. They're in a tight one right now. They are up by just one over Navy. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Gonna swing it on second down. Steps away. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's McCoby. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Brings up second down.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Grab behind the line. It's McCoby. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
The Buckeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll open the second half with a run. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. To the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Boilermakers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. They'll put in play from the 27, 1st down.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the...
There he goes. At the 30. The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Extra point.
Right down the boulevard. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Purdue, 13.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Makes the grab on the left. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Reading the option, it's Sayin. Running into the open space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. He'll pull it down. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now a throw. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Back to pass on second down. With the catch, it's Graham. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
23 on the play. First and goal, Ohio State.
And the Buckeyes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Wide out trying to get it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on second down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Pressure coming. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Sayin using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 3rd down coming up after the completion. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Donaldson. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And nice answer by this defense. You give them a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Buckeyes are flying down the field. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. 2nd down. He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
At the 46-yard line. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
To the tight end.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a 1st
From the
down.
gun, the ground game. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking for space, it's Jackson. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. The Buckeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line, it's Smith. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And he added the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Notre Dame is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Rockne and Leahy, this has not been a blowout in South Bend today. They're up by 8 over Navy. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Got it behind the line. It's Moore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Got a man. It's Jackson. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Tuggle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The option look. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. They found a little open space. Unfortunately, it was in the wrong direction. Second and long coming up. Looking for space. It's McCoby. On the move at the 30. And he's wrestled to the ground. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Tuggle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Tuggle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Brings up third down.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Got his man. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Boilermakers are threatening on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Rushes on him. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Oh, he makes the catch. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
At the 9-yard line. Brings up 3rd.
Sends it back in motion. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Purdue! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, you gotta love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
On to attempt the try. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So that was a methodical 17-play drive for the touchdown. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Throws to the tight end. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. He's got it. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
23 on the play. Good enough for a first down.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Buckeyes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Purdue 20.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Turning it on! They'll rip off 8 on that play in 2nd and 2. And the Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Tuggle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Finds his man. It's Watson.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion from the wideout. Takes the handoff. It's Donaldson. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.